Louis, this is just a short video. I thought maybe I could just show you a few steps of what I do when I get to the trailer. So I've just arrived. It's Thursday evening. I thought I'd come down here after Jesse's John's. So the trailer's locked up. I got my keys, which I'd give to you. And then I'll make my own set. Anyway, here's the cover for the propane. And I don't uncover that. That's for the hitch. First thing I do is hook up the battery. So here's the battery. Take out the cover. Put this off. Put this away to the side somewhere. Maybe there for now. How do you hook up the battery? Okay. You can see this. Battery hookup. Plus positive is the black wire. Negative is the white wire. There's a white wire. Right? White wire. There's the black wire. Okay. This is something you'll just have to remember, Google, but you always connect the positive first, then you connect the negative. And when you're disconnecting the battery, you do it in the reverse. You disconnect the negative first and then the positive. So I will connect the positive. So I see here on the battery, there's a plus sign, and then there's a negative sign there. So you know which one is positive and which one's negative. So I'll connect the positive. If I knew how to edit, I could pause and cut all this out. This is a very rudimentary video and see if it's of any help. So I've connected the positive. Simple as that. There's a nut on it already, which you put back in, so it's handy. And then I'm undoing it, taking it off. Trying not to drop it, which I always do. Sometimes, I have. Put it down, put this over there, put this here, and then put that nut back over to secure it. And now the battery's on. So the battery provides light. The battery provides like you can open and close the slide out or the awning. You could turn on the radio. It pumps the water, so you can have running water with the battery. And that's the battery. And then I just like to put the lid back over it and maybe keep the strap nearby. Okay. The next thing I do is I like to turn on the propane. So here you got the propane tanks are in here. You can easily lift this cover, this plastic cover. You can just take it all off. I'm not going to do that right now. All you really have to do is open up this flap. There's propane in the tanks. We made sure of that, Michael and I. There's 2 tanks. You'd see this better if I open the lid, but there's like a lever that indicates which tank is going to be turned on. Oh, there it is. It's way over there. You know what? I'll take it off. Just a minute. I'll show you. Anyway, never mind. So there's a little lever, and it's a black thing. You kind of you shift it. Which tank? You just point to which tank you want to use. So I'm going to use this tank here. And so I'm going to turn on that tank. And you could just leave them on. And people who live out in the country who live on propane just leave them on. But I don't know why, I've just always turned it off when I leave. So it's self-evident which way is on and off. So I'm going to turn it on. I just turn it all the way over. And that's it. That's what I do when I get here. What does propane do? Propane will the stove, the fridge, heating, and I think that's it. Stove, fridge, and heating. Okay. So I've already pulled the stuff down, and then I thought I would do this video. So you give me a second here. The key. Hold on, let me get the key. There it is. Okay, so it's, where's my camera? Oh, there it is. The big key. The big key is the one that opens this front door. There we are. And I open it. The screen door is currently locked to it, so I'm going to slide this over. I'm too close, I can slide that over. It goes like that. I'm going to slide that over. I'm just going to unhook it. So you have a screen door. I think I showed you that when you were here. Anyway, okay, screen door. And then I'll go in. And then here's the bedroom, which I put new linen on. And I'll show you how to open windows. No big deal, but I'll show you. And there is a thing up there. I'm going to put a TV in there just because I want to, okay? I know you might not watch TV, but I'm going to, there's a hookup for it with the TV. Anyway, I'm going to close this up. So, there's the radio, which you can play CDs. See? Batteries. And there's speakers for outside and everything. I'll put that on. Okay. Now, I put the light on here. This is some, I'll get rid of this. This is, it was for smelling. Make it smell nice. The lady, she left it there. What's it called? Baking soda. Okay, bathroom. I'll just go see. Jesse's John's apparently did the cleaning. I mean, oh, it does smell nice now. Yeah. Anyway, here's the bathroom. Shower. I'll show you. I can water. I didn't put the pump on. I'll show you where the pump is. It's just a, like I put the battery on. You remember? With the mirror. There I am. Anyway. So here, there's this water heater, okay? We would press this to turn on gas. And then you'd go outside. I'll tell you about the water heater later. The water heater is back here inside. And you hear it clicking. It clicks in so fast, it works so well. And you hear it. There's the water heater. And I'll show you how that works. Like, it's hot right now, but that's it. I'll show you when you, and there's an on-off button actually way down there. But you just keep it on. Okay. Anyway, it's on. Take a little while for the water to heat up. Maybe 5 minutes. And it gets very hot. How do you know if there's water in the tank? Which I told you we put in manually. Well, back here, there's sort of this thing you can press. See, fresh water. It says it's 2/3 full. But you know what I find is I turn off this light, which also uses battery, and I go to find that fresh water button. Oh, it's still 2/3. Anyway, 2/3 full. Black, empty, which is what it should say, because Jesse's John's was just here. Gray, that's one, dishes, running water, dishes, things. Battery, says it's 2/3 full or something, or 1/3, anyway. So that's handy. And then the pump. Now I want to make the water run. So you see that word pump? You turn it on, and then it, because it's running on the battery, I figure, the light dims, I noticed. Okay. So now, we have running water. It'll take a little while for the hot water to heat up, but we do have hot water. Isn't that nice, Louis? And then in the bathroom, you could have a shower. You know, you can monitor the water. Have a shower if you want. Isn't that nice? Can you see? There's a shower. Anyway, isn't that nice? I love our trailer. Oh, it's so good. Turn it off. I love it. I think we got a good deal. Anyway, lots of storage space in the bathroom. You didn't, so, and it's like one of those pedal toilets. You know, you press the pedal and that. Okay, I'll turn the light on. There's a light. And curtains or the blinds. The blinds, you just push them up. You just go like this. Okay? And you just go like that. You just go like this. Sorry, like that. And there's a thing to open the window like that. You know, you'd figure it out like that. Right? And same for over there. And the dinette can become a bed. This becomes a proper bed. This is what I figured. If we were all here, like I would sleep, Michael and I would sleep here, you in the bed. Put the dog would be in the little trailer or in a doghouse, ultimately. He's not been in here. So isn't it great? And there is, microwave would be when we have a power source. I can show you the, here, I'll even show you, just a minute. I wonder if this video is going to even work. But anyway, I'm going to try. Now, it has speakers, so you can kind of go see. There's A, B, C. That's going to be outside. And you can have it, so okay, A and C's on. So this one, A, right here, and there, is on, and C is on. Speaker C is on. I'll show you speaker C, because I'm going to show you the outdoor kitchen. See? Where's Prince? Prince! So, see? Speaker. Where is it? Can you see it? So, and here's the outdoor kitchen. Where's Prince? Okay, so you unlock it with the little key, which we made a copy of. Canadian Tire. We did it. Sorry. Okay, I'm here, Prince. Don't go far. Did I get the right one in? Oh yeah, I remember this little trick. Just a second. There we go. And you just lift it up. I don't know how good my video is going to be. So there's the outdoor kitchen, which has a fridge, but that would need a power source, like generator or power bank. But yeah, got water here. Water. Isn't that nice? Okay. The outdoor kitchen. So I'll show you how to hook it up. Okay, there, just kind of, so how do you hook it up? Well, is this. Can you see what I just did? And it connects under here. Under here. Now you see here? That means this is where the propane is going to come out. The same propane we just turned on. When you push this black thing like towards the opening, then the propane will come out that way. So I'll leave it like that for now, and I'll just show you. Take it out, and I'm going to hook this in there. And there's a little trick to it. You kind of push this part back. Do you see that? Prince, can you just... And then when you push it back,